Ganapati Sharada Gurubhyo Namaha Charitam Raghunathasya Shatakoti Pravistaram Ekaikamaksharam Pumsam Mahapatakanashanam. Welcome to all for this session on Sri Ramacharitha Manasa. Initially, in this part, we will sing in the praise of Vani Saraswathi and Vinayaka, Shankara, Parvati, Sita and Rama, and thereby to enhance the devotion towards them so that the listening to Ramacharitha Manasa will become fruitful to enhance our devotion. I reverence Vani, the goddess of speech, and Vinayaka, Lord Ganesha, the originators of sounds represented by the alphabet of the multitudes of objects denoted by those sounds of poetic sentiments as well as of meters and the begetters of all auspiciousness. I greet Goddess Parvati and her consort Bhagavan Shankara, embodiments of reverence and faith respectively, without which even the adept cannot perceive God enshrined in their very heart. I make obeisance to the eternal preceptor in the form of Lord Shankara, who is all wisdom and resting on whose brow crescent moon, though crooked in shape, is universally adored. I pay homage to the king of the pious Valmiki and the chief of the monkeys Hanuman of pure intelligence, both of whom sport in the holy woods in the shape of glories of Sita and Rama. I bow to Sita, the beloved consort of Sri Rama, who is responsible for the creation, sustenance, and dissolution of the universe, removes affliction, and begets of all blemishes. I adore Lord Hari, known by the name of Sri Rama, who is superior to and lies beyond all causes, whose Maya or the elusive power holds sway over the entire universe, including gods from Brahma, the creator, downwards, and demons, whose presence lends positive reality to the world of appearances even as the false notion of a serpent is entertained with reference to a rope. That is, when we look at the rope, we assume it to be a serpent and got feared out of it. And those and whose feet are the only bark for those who are eager to cross the ocean of mundane existence. For the gratification of his own self, Tulasi Dasa brings forth this very elegant composition relating in common parlance the story of Lord of Raghus, which is in accord with the various Puranas, Vedas, and the Agamas or Tantras and incorporates what has been recorded in the Ramayana of Valmiki and culled from some other sources. May Lord Ganesha, the leader of Shiva's retinue, whose very thought ensures success, who carries on his shoulders the head of a beautiful elephant, who is a repository of wisdom and an abode of blessed qualities, shower his grace. May that merciful God, whose grace enables the dumb to wax eloquent and cripple to ascend an inaccessible mountain, and who burns all the impurities of the Kali age, be moved to pity. May the Lord, who ever sleeps on the ocean of milk and who is swarthy as a blue lotus and has eyes resembling a pair of full blown red lotuses, take up his abode in my bosom. May the crusher of Cupid, Bhagavan Shiva, whose form resembles in color the jasmine flower and the moon, who is the consort of goddess Parvati and an abode of compassion, and who is fond of afflicted, be gracious towards us. I bow to the lotus feet of my Guru, who is the ocean of mercy and is no other than Sri Hari himself in human form, and whose words are sunbeams, as it were, for dispersing the mass of darkness in the form of gross ignorance. I greet the pollen like dust of the lotus feet of my preceptor, refulgent, fragrant, and flavored with love. It is a lovely powder of a life giving herb which allays the host of all the attendant ills of mundane existence, adorns the body of a lucky person, even as white ashes beautify the person of Lord Shiva, and brings forth sweet blessings and joys. It rubs the dirt off the beautiful mirror in the shape of a devotee's heart when applied to the forehead in the form of a tilaka, which is a religious mark. It attracts a host of virtues. The splendor of gems in the form of nails on the feet of the blessed Guru unfolds divine vision in the heart by its very thought. The luster disperses the shades of infatuation. Highly blessed is he in whose bosom that shines. With its very appearance, the bright eyes of the mind get opened, attendant evils and sufferings of the night of mundane existence disappear, and gems and rubies in the shape of stories of Sri Rama, both patent and hidden, wherever and in whatever mind they may be, they come to the light. As for instance, by applying to the eyes the miraculous salve known by the name of Siddhanjana, eye salve of perfection strives, adepts as well as men of wisdom easily discover a host of minds on hilltops, in the mid of forests, and in the bowels of the earth. The dust of Guru's feet is a soft and agreeable salve, which is ambrosia, as it were, for the eyes, and remedies the defects of vision. Having brightened my eyes of discernment thereby, I proceed to relate the story of Sri Rama, which secures freedom from the bondage of mundane existence. First, I reverence the feet of Brahmanas, the very gods on earth, who are able to dispel all doubts born of ignorance. Then I make loving obeisance in a polite language, the whole body of pious souls, the minds of all virtues. Thus, in this part of the story, the poet Dasa, Santa Dasa, explains about, recites the slokas related to the various gods both in the Sanskrit as well in the Avadhi language, and thereby invoke the devotion of Rama. Namaste Sharada Devi Kashmira Puravasini Twamaham Prarthaye Nityam Vidya Danancha Dehi Me. Goodbye.
श्रीरामचन्द्र कृपाल भज मन हरण भव भयदारुणं श्रीरामचन्द्र कृपाल भज मन हरण भव भयदारुणं श्रीराम 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 श्रीराम